recap. And everybody say hello to those who may drop into Twitch later or watch us later tonight on the YouTubes.
I will say
Howdy.
hello
Hey,
to
hey.
those of you that may show up later.
I can do the recap.
Trying to find my note.
You weren't here.
I know.
How are you going to
But
do
I
the
watched
recap if
it
you?
on
Oh, did you? Did you watch it
I
on the
watched it on
YouTubes?
Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah, if you want to do the
Yeah.
recap, go ahead.
It's very, it's very handy. Yeah, I love it. I don't like missing, but when I do miss, I love that there's a stream. Okay, so I'll start, and you guys fill in the gaps if I miss anything. But we started off waking up in the morning after having slept late from our night of horrifying violence, and we woke to a hearty breakfast at Vickland Manor. Soren received a letter summoning him to the Order Arcanum.
Would you? Is it
But
safe
Cole
to?
had already left
is it-
earlier.
Is it safe to say that you had victuals at Vickland?
Vittles and Vicklin.
Vickland Vittles.
Yes. and and then and Cole had left early, leaving a note saying he was going to visit his parents in town, which he later reported that his father was glad he was still alive, and his mother cried all night because he's no longer at the vaccine. And licking his face is just not the same.
In my head, I got the
But,
image of like like a stereotypical like Yiddish grandmother, who laments what has happened.
Yep.
Squeezing his face the whole time.
But he came back to the party pretty quickly because he was worried they might get attacked by demons again. And the whole party met up at the Glimmery, where Torka selected some diamonds, but then surprisingly Soren paid for them.
First time ever.
And so then we went by carriage to the Order Arcanum, where we were led up a winding staircase to the private library of Ms. Jeriza Spellsong, the gnome archmage. And from her, we found out that the stone that Shaldor was fettered to was the Marathras stone.
Yes.
And before we had freed him, and that stone was created by the Marathras League, an adventuring group over 200 years ago, and they had sort of used the stone to weaken Shaldor to the point where he could be fettered to it. Among them was a powerful mage, I believe a mage. Her name was Kai Perdia, and it's believed that that Shaldor didn't really go after the Marathras League because they were all mortal and so presumed dead after 200 years. But it's thought that Kai Perdia lives on, possibly as a lich. And she had created the Marathras stone by combining many magic items, and today lives thought to be in another dimension called the Sepulchre. There's some because of say it again.
Sepulchre. Here, I'm typing it out and then I'll do it phonetically.
Okay, and so there's some, maybe because of the magic items she used, there's some connection with Order Esoterica that I haven't put together, but they may be headquartered in the Sepulchre, and but she's not believed to be like a leader of them. But she might be the only one who can tell us how to defeat Shaldor, since she's done it before. So that's one thing that we're after, and then also the Order Arcanum is interested in their spy, the Daravan Aveline, the high elf, long blonde-haired guy who was sent undercover and hasn't been heard from. So, and there's possibly a portal to the sepulcher in Roville Manor.
Say it with me. Sepulcher. Sepulcher.
Sepulcher.
I even spelled it out
Okay.
for you phonetically up there in the Twitch chat. You see it, or in the in the Twitch chat,
Yeah.
Sepulcher.
Okay.
or in the Roll20 chat. Pardon me.
Okay. I'm reading my notes, so where I have it spelled wrong. Still. Okay, and then so I think we took a teleportation circle from there to Limetown. Or no, while we were there, Torka asked for a blessing on his war pick. There was some weirdness where she ran her hand down his pick and did some magic of some kind. But basically, there's a 2,000 gold piece reward offered for bringing Daravan back to them.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of as we concluded, we were in town. Torka was going to pray and meditate. Loomis was planning to go exploring. He might end up drunk at the old Barleycorn. And Cole was going to his parents to say goodbye, and Soren was going home to Vicklin Manor to talk and try to reassure his sisters. And we had all planned to meet at Vicklin Manor for the evenings.
And I got Soren was able to get reassurances from the Archmage that they would be protecting our families while we were
That's
trying
right.
to deal with Chaldor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really, I mean,
Or-
your end of the deal is, or as far as they're concerned, yes, stopping Shaldor. That's a thing that you guys want to do. They're also concerned with you stopping the Order Esoterica.
Yeah,
And
and they want to
yeah,
know
that's
where Darvin, Avalinian,
That
the
was-
good-looking
Darvon
high, yeah,
Avalain.
the good-looking high elf. They want to know where he is. They have other, yeah, they're interested in other things.
So,
But they're going to watch after our love.
does anybody want to add anything else, or were you finished?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
We left off planning to meet up at Vicklin Manor.
Does anyone want to add anything?
we surmised that that at the keep that's outside of Roville Manor, that's on that little island
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the
Yeah.
lake.
Roville
Probably-
Tower.
Roville Tower. There we go. Roville Tower is probably where the entrance is to the sepulcher.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was something that we surmised, and
Well,
that's about it.
you would think it's a good place to start at least.
Exactly, definitely.
All right. So, that being said, you wake up in the morning at Vicklin Manor. You wake up, have a nice hearty breakfast provided by the servants once again. Your mom's contractors, Soren, arrived early to begin the repair work on the parlor after your cone of cold.
Yeah.
So they're continuing to do that. It's impossible to sleep late. There's a lot of hammering, a lot of sawing. It's very loud downstairs. But you guys have a nice breakfast. There's eggs. There's fat sausages. There's plenty of bacon.
Cape Suzette?
No, no, don't lose your damn mind.
That's what finally puts you over the edge with Chris Hedge.
Campaign 1, you can thank Campaign 1, who talked me into the need for coffee in this last session, because they had gone through the first campaign in Levis without coffee being mentioned. But they were like, well, if chocolate's coming out of Lutusca, and that's our South America, it makes sense that coffee would be coming out of there as well. That being said, it does exist. It is a thing that you can ask for. Typically, it is considered a luxury item that is typically only enjoyed by at least middle class or nobles. The poorer folks that reside in the slums or out in the farms around the outside the walls of town don't typically indulge in it. At least not yet. It hadn't gotten to them yet. It hadn't become a ritual thing for them the way it is for us. But being in a noble house, yeah, there's probably lots of coffee.
Porka thinks that coffee is way too crazy for a paladin, and so he'll just have a morning ale.
You're like Morden. I feel like Morden would want me to drink beer in the
Mm-hmm.
morning.
Mm-hmm.
What
I'll
would?
have beer with my eggs and sausage, please.
And then you think, well, what would Morden like for me to have at brunch or lunch or dinner? And then you're thinking, ale,
The answer's always the same.
ale, ale.
Sometimes a mead.
Yeah, sometimes mead. Sometimes a nice mead. I mean, Morden's a dwarf. He won't look down on you for mead because mead. Morden, I think, would consider mead a worthy drink because if you've ever had too much mead, it comes back around on you real fast.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
I've had mead, but not too much mead. So
Put that on
Neg
your list of things to do, Chris.
Negui in our Twitch chat said, "God said drinking ale is better for your soul than coffee."
I agree wholeheartedly.
I don't know. I feel like God. I had two big cups of coffee this morning. Like,
I don't want to live with not with you know. I don't want to
Heaping.
live in a world with neither.
well, that's true.
If I can only have one.
All right. So, yeah, you also have milk, hash browns, grapefruit. Probably Soren. Probably. I feel like Soren's a grapefruit eater.
yeah, why not?
And
Eats the rinds.
yeah,
And a hard-boiled egg.
yeah. There's also some yogurt and granola for Soren. And yeah, you have finished eating breakfast, and you remember that when you talked to Jereza, she said, "Well, finish up whatever you have here in town, and then come back at noon and head to." You're supposed to go back to the Order Arcanum's headquarters at the Great Library of Mandresa, so that you can use their teleportation circle, and they can move you back out to Limetown or close to it, back in that region. So, what would you like to do?
At breakfast, during normal conversation, Torga's asking Soren a little bit about how teleportation works. You can tell Torga's a little worried about it, but also intrigued. Like, can you do this without the help of the Order? Can is this something you've been able to do for a while and just haven't? Is this witchcraft?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a spell casting, and but I could possibly do it, but you have to know the place that you're going, or have like this target, that you know very well, which I don't, to be able to pull off the teleportation that they're going to do for us.
You would
Let me ask
also
you this.
need to know the spell, which you
Yeah.
currently do not, Soren Lawrence. And I'm looking at your spell list.
Yeah, I know, and I can't do it currently, but I could prepare for it if I needed to. But it'll just take some doing.
What? Well, I thought
Yeah.
we were gonna need it for this part.
Well, but I couldn't teleport us to Limetown because I haven't studied any location to be able to anchor to get it to teleport us there.
Soren, as you're listening to your friends, it's clear that they don't understand what's happening, and that you aren't teleporting them anywhere. The Order Arcanum is teleporting your group over back to where you came from.
Yes, so they're going to be teleporting us for us. So that's why we have to return to the library madrasa and to have them teleport us because they know what to do.
So
And yeah,
if you
But
were,
couldn't these
I was
go
going
ahead?
to say, if you were a powerful wizard, Soren,
mhm.
would you be able to teleport us back to say your mother's home, or you?
Well, I I I I haven't really been here in a bit, and so some things have changed. My I'd have to really kind of study up on what, like, say, one part of the estate, uh, and and then I would be able to, but I haven't had time
So,
to do that.
Soren, as you're
Yeah.
lying to your friends,
Oh, I thought that was what I was supposed to do. I thought that was
the
the thing.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
If you want a teleportation circle to a specific place,
Hmm.
it's actually a lot more involved
Uh,
than that. You actually have to draw the circle out, um, and know like the order of sigils that you're supposed to be using. It's like a mathematical equation. Like every
yeah.
place has its own kind of formula. You know, um, at least the sigil order for the Order Arcanum.
Hmm.
So if you ever had to use it in an emergency, if you actually had the spell,
Yeah.
which you don't right now, um, it would take you a minute to prepare, and then you could get you and your friends back to Donhold in the Order Arcanum.
Oh, okay.
If you
Cool.
wanted to go anywhere else, you would need that specific sigil
Hmm.
to create. You would have to like designate a place, come up with its own sigils.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
theoretically, out of character, Soren would be able to put on his character sheet that he knows how to get back to Dawnhold, were he to have the spell.
Yeah.
Well,
And so
I
just.
he wouldn't have to put that on his character sheet. He should be able to just. It's a given that in our game world, when you well, depending on where you are, you guys are in the west, so it makes sense that you would know the teleportation sigil sequence for Donholm.
All right. Cool.
So it's not something he would collect and unlock, so to speak. I know that's very.
Well, for him, like let's say he wanted to make one like specifically in his bedroom at his mother's house. All right.
Hmm.
He would have to draw that same teleportation circle on the ground, along with its signal sequence every day for in the same place in the same spot for over a year.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then once he's done that, that would make a sort of permanent waypoint for him to be able to use in the future. So
Okay.
anywhere where he wants to set it up himself so that he can come back to it, it's going to take a year. That's at the bottom of that spell. It says you can create a permanent teleportation circle by casting this spell in the same location every day for 1 year.
Which I have done nothing with. Yeah.
Oh
So.
yeah, hell no. You don't even have the
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Slacking off.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Exactly.
he could have it. It's a fifth level spell.
Yeah.
It's a conjuration spell. It's not like it's seventh level or eighth level or anything crazy. He's just he's just a procrastinator.
But yeah. There you go. I don't have the time to be able to do it for a whole year. Yeah. I guess I could have done it. I guess I could have done that on the ship. I guess if they were on the for a while.
If you're on the ship for
But
like a full year, sure.
yeah, but we weren't on the ship for a full year. We were only for like
You were on the
3 months
ship
or
for
something.
like 4 days.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh no, I'm talking about when we went to Luteska. That
Oh yeah, that wasn't a year. That
And
was
it's
a
not like we were in the same place.
that was a matter of months. All right, so
well,
go ahead.
oh no,
Torka's going to thank Soren's mom and the staff of the that have prepared us such a wonderful breakfast.
But,
And
Chris said you're cutting out. Like you're starting to talk, and then like both times now you just kind of trail off.
oh, we're good.
If you
So
have
I
if you have
wrote
any
that.
other like windows open that are that's sucking your bandwidth away, you need to close them. Otherwise, you're just going to keep trailing off. What were you trying to say?
I was just going to
All right.
say my goodbyes
See.
and get ready to head out uh, and head towards the teleportation point.
All right. And what were you trying to say, Chris Head? Soren.
Hello, Soren.
Gotcha. How's that? Is that better? Does it
Can
sound
you?
better? You're not
Yes.
hearing?
Yes. We can.
Oh,
You can actually talk now without trailing off. Yes.
We can
Okay,
hear
cool.
you. Can you hear us?
yes, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
it's
sounding
some
much
said
better.
the connection got weird, but yeah, let's take a carriage and head on over.
All right. So, you take a carriage, and let me get down to where our map is. Let's transition over to the map, the city map, and so you're going down here to 8 from up here in the gyms area. It's a little bit it's about a mile away. So it didn't take you very long, probably. Well, the streets are very crowded, so it probably takes about 20 minutes or so. But you eventually get over to the Great Library of Mandresa. You head inside and then let them know you've got business at the teleportation chamber. They usher you upstairs. This time an aide goes with you. You know, one of the like acolyte mage, well, not acolyte, but neophyte mages that works there. You know, that's doing like page duty. Kind of guide you up the stairs to where you need to go, which is what I'm trying to find right now. Here we go. And so you walk through the double doors and into. Uh-oh. Huh, it stopped all of our songs. All right, give me a second here. You see a swirling vortex of purple energy, purple and violet energy in the center of the room. And there are a lot of mages that you can tell are part of the Order Arcanum, just by the robes they're wearing, who are sort of waving their hands around and arcane patterns, sort of keeping this portal going, giving it their energy, their spell slot energy, if you will, to maintain the portal. One of them, as you enter the chamber, steps over and says, "Hello, what can we do for you?"
Yes,
Got-
we go ahead.
No, waiting on you. You're,
Some,
Okay,
you're the
gotcha.
so
boss.
he's looking between all of you like, somebody talk to me. Somebody say something.
Yes, we are going to Limetown.
Ah, very well. And he says, "That'll be 50 gold each."
Okay.
Now, Soren, you know that's the standard fee for using the portal chamber.
Yeah.
But when you spoke with Deriza Spellsong, she did say that she would arrange for that to be comped. This guy apparently isn't aware of who you are or what you're doing there.
Right. We're on a task that the Archmage has set us on.
Sanctioned by Jeriza
Yes.
herself.
Yeah, sanctioned by the Archmage himself.
What is your name?
I'm Soren Lawrenson.
And you see him pull out. You see him pull out like a long parchment. And he's looks like he's looking down a list. Ah, yes, Soren Lawrenson and party. I'm assuming that's these individuals behind you.
Yes, sir.
All
Oh,
right.
Torka and I like to party.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's wonderful. Follow me, please. Yeah, and he literally stops and waits for the rest of you to move because I'm not going to do it for you tonight. So, as you draw closer to the center, he steps off to the side. You see him look over at this guy behind him, and he shouts some words over to this man, and one of them that you can hear is Arcadium. Now, Arcadium, is the name of the town where you met Professor Hovenwoltz, and he explained about the Order Esoterica to you. Is where right before you got attacked by a dragon.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And so yeah, he's kind of like ushering you guys up, and he looks over at Loomis and wonders what Loomis is doing.
Lewis, get back over here.
Just taking a look, guys.
Oh, I understand.
And he's like, yes, it takes a great deal of magical energy for us to maintain this portal and to redirect it. So please, once it is open, don't dawdle.
Very well, sir.
And so he looks back over here over his shoulder and gives a signal with his hand. The swirling vortex in the center now begins to shimmer. It's almost like a ball of gases that's rotating, but it stops, and you can see now a portal opening up in the center, and you see the town of Arcadium before you on the other side of the barrier. And then he looks at you expectantly and says, "That's your cue. There's your destination." Cole.
Come on, Snuckle.
All right.
By the gods, this is amazing.
So you guys step through the portal. Hang on, I've got to transition this to another map asset. I got a notification in Roll20 saying that they added in map folders for better organization, but I can't figure it out. I don't know where the hell they are. All right. So, oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Where is this damn? Well, I thought I drugged this over here, but I hadn't. So give me a minute. I know it's anticlimactic, but
No
It's all
worries.
good. I soiled my armor just coming into this room. It's like, oh shit, we're gonna get our asses kicked already.
Yeah, I'm fine, I think.
at the place where you were expected.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it could have been the
Scary.
Well, it
could
is
be the
y'all.
splinter group.
It is
Yeah,
y'all. All right. So
could be the Ars Esoterica.
as you step through the portal and expect to find yourselves in Arcadium, you feel yourselves being pulled forward, and you see yourself being pulled forward to that same image that you saw of Arcadium. But then you feel a separate pull off from your sides now. Soren, give me an Arcana check.
All right, doesn't feel right. But let's see.
It feels very wrong.
Feels very. God damn it! What the heck? Sorry, 1 second.
It's
There we go.
Arcana. It's under your skills list. It's close to the top.
Oh no, it's just that I had lost my character sheet. That was the problem. Okay, there we go. Now we got Arcana, Arcana check. There we go.
Yes, with a 23. Soren, that rather than, because you've read about this, rather than going to Arcadium, something is diverting you and detouring you away.
If I can yell to my colleagues, I think we're not getting where we need to go. Something's pulling us somewhere else. Be ready.
And Soren is yelling out at you, like his voice is like long and trailed off, kind of like Star Trek the motion picture, you know, and like the red alerts going, "Bah, bah, 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 bah," and they're like,
Not
"Rah,
in the wormhole.
rah," and they're talking like that, you know. It's kind of like that, and then instead of Arcadium, you see a dark sky with very little light getting through. Now I have to drag you to another map, so give me a second here.
Is there whooshing?
There is, yeah, there's a lot of whooshing. You find yourselves on a barren, rocky plain. And as you look this way and that way, this hellscape goes on endlessly. You see what appear to be mountains off in the distance, but the mountains themselves don't make much sense the way that they are laid out. Like you're used to mountains, you know, forming lines. These are sort of dotted everywhere. They're very chaotic across the landscape.
And are we like
We lose somebody?
above all this?
No, you are standing on the ground.
We may be
may
in,
not
we
be on
may
the
be in
map.
the,
Oh, I see us. Never mind. Sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize.
we,
And
Oh,
it's
there we are.
just solid, mountainous nothingness. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, Torka like swings his war pick out from its holder that he carries it on his back, shoulders up, tightens his shield up, and then kind of takes a knee, and Torka's going to use his divine sense and try and kind of bring things in, see what's going on.
As you use your divine sense, you don't feel anything within 60 feet of you. And I think that's the range that it gives. I think it says 60 feet.
I think that's right.
So you don't feel 60 feet. You don't feel anything
Yes.
60 feet around you. However, you can tell that where you are, this is not a wholesome place. You can definitely pick up the latent taint of abyssal activity, meaning demons.
Okay.
And you feel it from all around you. Torka, give me a religion check, and Soren, give me an arcana check. And Cole, you can give me an arcana check too if you want to.
Who I do?
That's sorry.
Oh,
All right, so Cole, shit's fucked up. Soren,
that's what I thought. I knew it.
Soren, it suddenly dawns on you where you are. And we'll get to that in just a moment. Torka, you're not in Kansas anymore.
Okay.
Soren,
Yeah.
you realize that you and your friends have been diverted away in the process of being teleported to Arcadium, and something has pulled you into the abyss.
Oh goodness.
The abyss is the home plane of demons. At some point, Shaldor formed and came into being here in the abyss. Every demon that has attacked you so far has come from the abyss. And as you look ahead and wonder, well, I wonder what this means. a form begins to shimmer in front of you, almost like it's taking form before you out of thin air. Not like it's phasing in from being invisible, but more like it's energy coalescing into one spot. And you see a large, very large demon now. Soren, this thing is so big, it's the size of your father.
Oof.
And it's got cloven hooves,
Ooh.
sharp horns, very sharp fangs, and sharp claws. And as it sees you, as it takes form and sees you across from it, it begins to stamp its hoof at the ground and lower its head down, pointing its horns at you. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Can I say something to the effect of, Soren, I wish you studied better in school
Yes.
before we go into initiative? Like, kind of a, what the hell did you get us into?
This is another
Yeah.
fight mess.
What is this place?
Gentle folks, we're in the abyss, the home of demons.
All right. Let me put us in descending order. Soren, you are up first.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I will start off with, and I'll enhance the spell. I will start off with Disintegrate.
Okay.
And so let's get to that part. Disintegrate. There we go. Okay, oops, I gotta click on this other page.
Yeah, you need to roll it from attacks and spellcasting. All right.
Yeah.
DC 18 dexterity saving throw. Oh. He manages to sidestep your disintegration ray. Disintegrate, I think, is just save or suck. I don't think it does half damage.
Yeah, there you're right. It is.
Oof. Yikes. All right. Did you want to do anything else, Soren?
Let's see. I will let's say we're in some pretty shit now. And there you go. That's it.
All right. Loomis, you are up.
Luma says, "What manner of hellish beast is this?" And he's gonna fire off 3 crossbow bolts at him.
3.
Yeah, he gets 3 attacks.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got that. Never mind. All right. So the 29 hits. The 2 16s do not. So you do 11 piercing damage.
Kind of wing his little hair on his chinny chin chin.
Sure. All right. Next up is Stokel.
Okay.
Brother, you sound real rough.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel great. Must be my.
No, I
keep my
mean like
earbuds.
voice-wise, audio-wise.
1 second. Make sure that I have the right setting.
It sounds like you're talking to us to a soup can.
Is that any better?
No, that's worse.
Oh, it got worse.
How about now?
It's better than it was a second ago.
Not much better.
That's not bad.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sorry about that. Okay, so Cole wants to do something he hasn't.
So in chat, Negwi has said, damn, starting combat with unloading the disintegrate. I would say he starts combat with missing with disintegrate.
Exactly.
All right. So, conjure animals. What is it that you are trying to conjure?
I am trying to conjure 4 challenge rating 1 or lower bees.
All right. Let me see here.
So, like, maybe thinking dire wolves.
You want dire wolves?
Yeah, just that's what he's imagining. He gets what he gets. Brown bears work too. I think I already have. Like,
Well, what do you want?
stats
Do you,
scanned.
are you feeling dire wolves or brown bears?
Dire wolves.
All right. So
If it's not too much trouble.
it is too much trouble. I don't want you to do it.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. All right. Wolves. Let's see here. Well, and I think dire wolves are large, but I'll go and double check that. Let's see here. They are
Yeah,
large.
beasts.
Okay. All right. Do you have a sheet for those already?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, wait. No, I don't in roll 20. Sorry.
Okay.
I know the stats for them, but I don't have a thing to click in roll 20.
Okay. Hang on. And let me see. 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, and they are challenge rating 1, I think. All right, so you get 2 dire wolves. Or hang on, let me make sure you can control this thing. All right, you should be able to move those around. You can put them anywhere within 60 feet.
Yep. How about here and here?
Okay. Very good. Does that end your turn?
No, I'll move away. I'll let my friends take 2 steps forward, and then end my turn.
All right. Next up is our friend. Well, he's my friend.
Oh wait, sorry. Did the wolves get a chance to attack? Or
Oh yeah, they would attack at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, then I want to do that.
All right, hang on. Let me, since you don't have a stat block for him, let me get one. Give me just a second, Cole. I'll put it here in your bullshit list. Down towards the bottom.
List. Be right back.
All right, you should, or hang on. I think I've got to give you, you've got to be able to see it in your journal. You should be able to see it in your journal now. It's underneath the giant eagle. Okay.
Yep. Got
All right.
it.
Let me get rid of that, and you can use that stat block for your wolves.
Great. Okay. Then I better move one space, and then let's see, they get one attack with the bite. Okay, so I'll just do
15.
one.
All right.
Sorry, wait. They do get advantage because of pack tactics. And
Okay.
I
There's an
did it.
advantage toggle on their sheet.
I will see. Yeah, there is. You're right. Okay, I'll
So
roll
just
one more normal.
yeah, just roll one more normal, and then you can. Okay, so 19. 19 does hit, so roll your damage on that one. All right.
I roll damage by clicking the. Oops. Sorry, it must be the first one. I didn't. Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong.
You clicked on
six
attack
piercing.
twice to do the damage twice. You only hit it one time.
Yep.
So you
Yeah,
did the
so
6
it's
piercing,
six.
and now you click on advantage and do your attack from the stat block.
Got it.
23 hits. Go ahead and click attack to roll your damage. Another 10.
Nice.
All right.
And target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Something tells me it's not going to be a problem.
So this guy actually has a strength plus 13 on his saving throw. So since the saving throw modifier already equals the spell the strength save DC,
Right.
I'm going to forego rolling those.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll spread back out.
Since literally the lowest he could roll is a 14.
Okay. Thanks for all the help and giving me stat blocks.
All right. And at the end of your turn, our friend here is going to use a legendary action and make a melee attack at which one attacked him last?
I guess this one.
This one? All right.
Mhm.
Well, he rolled a natural 1. A 14 would hit the armor class, but a natural 1 doesn't hit at all. So this thing swivels its massive horns at this wolf.
Wow.
But
That's the only way you could miss.
the wolf manages to kind of go prone before and then kip back up before the horns hit him. That's the end of your turn. Now it's the creature's turn. The creature he will bring up both of his fists down at this wolf. 25 hits, 30 hits. The wolf takes 40 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that is enough to
Yep.
take that wolf down. The other one, he swings around and aims his foot at. .28 hits. The wolf takes 32 bludgeoning and must make a DC 21 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. The wolf is knocked prone. And you hear a... Actually, I have that sound effect somewhere. Give me a second.
What color is prone?
What?
Oh, I was gonna go ahead and mark my own marker for prone.
No, prone is that little symbol that's on him. Up in the upper
you
right
already
corner.
did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Prone is Chris Head's favorite color.
Burpees.
The color of the burpee.
All right.
Oh,
Now,
Pick the dog.
let's see. He's going to hold right there for now. All right. That'll end his turn. Torka, you're up.
All right. Orca is going to measure.
I'll start making you guys just like guesstimate it, like Warcraft, like in a Warhammer.
No, pre-measuring is allowed in Warhammer. Has been for a while now.
What?
What?
What a bunch of candy ass bullshit. I'm old enough to remember when you had to earn your shots.
Actually, maybe in the new old world rules they brought out, you can you have to guess, but no, you can measure anywhere. Now there's still scattering, so you could measure and still scatter off.
That was always the terrifying part.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Torka is going to Misty Step, and he's gonna throw himself. Oh man, let's get stuck in. Could Torka reasonably see this square with the prone direwolf?
I'll give it to you.
I
want to say it's a
I can
large
go the other
creature.
way.
It's a large creature and it's on the ground, so technically I don't think you'd be able to see past it. But
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, if you're cool.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
With him down, with him up, I agree for sure. So anyway, Torka was going to use his bonus action to Misty Step. Let me mark off the spell slot, and then Torka is going to swing his war pick. So war pick 19.
19 does hit him.
For 15.
Okay.
And then he will swing it again.
A natural 1 misses.
And misses. Okay. And that's going to end Torka's turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Torka, immediately after you have gone, this creature moves in a straight line down to right here. Now, you and the wolf will get attacks of opportunity, which you can take now.
I will take now. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
was waiting for you to finish your thought.
All right.
Okay.
An
Torka
8.
swings.
An 8 misses.
Yep.
And now the dire wolf. A 22 hits. Or no, I'm sorry. Hang on.
The other way around.
Yeah, the other way around.
The direwolf didn't have advantage. That was my mistake.
Because he had an ally. Okay, so
Yeah.
so go ahead and roll the damage on that one.
It's a war pick that hit.
No, on the bite. It did have advantage because you had an ally next to you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it had to be another wolf.
No. Go back and read
Oh.
Pack Tactics.
Yep, you're right. Got it.
All right, 11 piercing. And now, Torka,
Oh.
you also hit it. So you can
For
also
8.
do 8 additional damage. All right. That is the good news.
Uh-oh.
The bad news is that it lowers its horns and aims at Loomis. So it's going to try to gore Loomis.
Of course.
23, I think, hits your armor class.
Uh-huh.
You take 45 piercing,
Whoa.
but there's even better news. So he has a trait called Charge. And
I have a question.
yeah,
So when I hit somebody with an attack of opportunity,
yeah,
their speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
okay.
Oh.
That would supersede or take the place of his ability to be able to charge. Loomis, you did not add 40 or you did not take 45 damage.
Okay. So what did I take?
Huh?
Nothing.
You didn't
Oh,
take
nothing?
anything.
They
You
didn't
didn't take
have it.
anything.
We rewind.
We
history.
rewound so that Torka could catch up to his own character sheet.
No.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry for that. I just
You're
I
fine.
didn't know what your ability was. I didn't know how this was happening. And so
That's
when I
fine.
realized you were charging, I didn't know it was. You're right. I need to know my character better, but I also didn't really know what the demon was doing.
You're fine. You're good. All right. So instead of that, at the end of Torka's turn, the Goristro will gore Torka. 24 hits Torka's armor class. Torka,
Yes,
you
it
take
is.
53 piercing damage.
I'm glad that I
What?
opened my mouth. Minus 50.
You did it to yourself.
No. I have no regrets.
Oh, and I think that's the end of the round. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the end of Torka's turn. Right, start now of round 2. Soren, you're up.
All right.
This thing just
I-
drove its horn through Torka's shoulder.
Lewis,
The
if you don't
Gorist.
mind, I'm gonna polymorph you into a T-Rex.
Okay.
We haven't done this in a long time. So you are now a T-Rex. So take my spell slot down, and there you are.
Let me
Is he
find
fleshy or is he more dino body?
a token.
Like a Mechanostrider.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not a Mechanostrider. You're an actual dinosaur.
And the cool thing is the hit points that he does damage on you happens to your polymorph self. It does not happen to you.
All right.
So, yeah, so it's sort of like a free hit points type of thing.
He just gave you a bundle of hit points, basically.
Okay.
He just turned you into a larger meat bag. Although you actually have, or actually, I don't know. Hang on.
I'm one away.
Okay, this is the only thing I have for a T-Rex. It is, I think, huge. Let me check the stat block. It is a huge beast. It actually has 36 more hit points than you normally do.
Cool.
All right, so controlled by I wonder, did I have no, okay. We're gonna keep you off to the side over here just so we can keep initiative order. But yeah, you find yourself transformed now into a giant dinosaur. All right. Soren, does that end your turn?
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Remember, if you go off the map, you are out of the combat. You are considered to have
That
fled.
is so true. And I am there. So that is me.
All right. At the end of your turn, and since Torka has used his reaction, go fuck yourself, Torka. The Goristro will charge over at the T-Rex. He has moved more than 15 feet, so he will get to use his special ability. He will use Gore. 25. Hang on, let me put the hit points and the AC and everything on here.
Yeah, well, I have a character sheet for this guy, or what?
Yeah, I'm about to give you one. Just
all right.
Hang on a second.
Cool.
All right, so ignore the thing that's about to be on the board there. All right, so you will, in a second, Hagar, you will see the T-Rex stat block up at the top of the journal tab. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be able to use
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
that token now and that stat block. All right, so let's see how much damage you took from that gore attack, and it does another additional 7d10 after this for the charge feature. So you take 38 piercing.
Okay.
And then an additional 7d10.
Isn't there a save or?
There's a save to stop getting pushed back. As
Okay.
far as taking damage, no, you just take additional damage because
Okay.
you just got gored the same way Torka got gored earlier. Except this is worse because this thing had a head start. All right, so you're going to take an additional 34 points of damage. You didn't take the 38 off earlier, so go ahead and do that now off of the token. Click on the token.
38.
Minus 38, and now do minus 34. There you go. Okay. All right, and that'll be the end of Soren's turn. Next up is Loomis, who is now a dinosaur.
Yeah.
We're getting caught up.
Let's see. Multi-attack. I got a tail. Okay, how many of these can I do?
Nice.
Okay,
Tyrus makes 2 attacks.
do you see the stat block?
Yes. Strength, dexterity, constitution, all that.
Yeah. So on the stat block, when you're looking at it, you'll see. Okay, so it says multi-attack. The T-Rex makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its tail. You have a bite attack and a tail attack immediately below there. It cannot make both attacks against the same target.
Gotcha.
That's what it says right there under multi-attack.
Okay.
So you can choose if you want to do bite or tail.
It looks like I'm gonna bite.
All right. A 25 does hit this guy. So go ahead and roll your damage. Good God, 45.
Nice.
Jesus. All right. So, yeah, you get a good chomp on
We
this.
needed that.
Yeah,
You get a good
right.
chomp on this dude. The target, however, is not a medium or smaller creature, so the grapple part of the bite does not take effect.
Okay.
All right. Because
Do
it
you
is,
like how it tastes?
it is, in fact, a gargantuan
Yes.
creature. All right. Next up is Cole.
Okay.
Cole is going to move first. 5, 10, 15,
Wait, hold on.
20.
Can't I move and give the wolf advantage?
I mean, you can if you want to, but I mean it's. I didn't ask you, I don't think. So yeah, that's fair. Normally I check with you guys.
Okay. Yeah, now that ends my turn.
Okay, Cole, now you can go. Sorry.
Okay. I'm not sure I would move out into the open if I did have a big dinosaur blocking me. Okay, so Cole will move over to here, and then he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers. And I don't know that it's worth upcasting. It's not. So he's going to cast it like this.
So you're not upcasting
Basically,
it, you're
we'll
just
do-
doing it normal?
No. Yeah.
All right.
The only thing valuable is the tax of opportunity. So it's basically a wisdom saving throw, and on a fail, he has to use his reaction to move
All
away
right.
from me.
He has magic resistance. That is why he did not roll with disadvantage when Soren heightened his spell earlier. And he just rolled it normal instead. So normally he has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So we'll give him advantage and make that wisdom save. He rolls an 18
my 1 point.
and is not
He got it.
affected by your dissonant whispers. I love this guy because this guy's like taking all y'all's normal FU spells, all your encounter ending bullshit, and he's just wiping his butt with it. All right,
Yeah.
Cole, did you want to
Okay,
do anything
then,
else?
Oh, yes. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. And then I am going to I'm gonna call out some inspiring words to Torka to give him a DM a bardic inspiration.
What is your bardic inspiration now? Is it a D10?
It's a D10, yeah.
Okay. All right, Torka, you have bardic inspiration.
Got it.
Let's see. We'll put a little heart in a chain up there for you. All right. It is the Garistros.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, you're right. The wolf does get an attack.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I was about to sneeze.
Thank you.
It sounded like wolf.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. 21 does hit.
I assume you used your movement to stand up.
Yes, definitely. Such help.
14 piercing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Does that end your turn?
And Yep, that ended my turn.
Okay. Next up is our friend's turn. And let's see. What does he want to do first? I think he's going to get rid of the damn wolf, finally. He's going to make his first attack at the wolf with his fist. 28 hits. The wolf is gone. Good news, Cole. You're no longer concentrating.
Okay. I can mark it. Oh, you're too fast.
And then he's going to level his last two attacks. He had another fist attack and a hoof attack again. And he's going to aim those at this T-Rex. That hits. And then the hoof attack gets a 16, which does hit the T-Rex. So the fist is going to do 26, and the hoof does 20. That plus 11 would have been if it had crit, but he didn't have advantage. So you take 26 plus 20. You take a total of 46 damage. And now you make a DC 21 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. DC 21 saving throw. Did I do that?
Yeah, you do that right now.
Where do I do that at on the sheet here?
Under saving throws, it says strength.
Should I do on my character sheet?
On your character sheet, there's a section towards
Okay.
the top on the left side, leftish side, that says saving throws. There's one in there for strength.
Yeah, I know where that is. I thought I was there. I'd click on it.
Yeah, you have to
Or-
click. You have to click on it to roll it.
Okay.
All right, so you are knocked prone.
Well, I get to roll it again because I have Indomitable.
Okay. All right. Once again, you are knocked
Alright.
prone, and reduce your number of Indomitables down by 1.
Will do.
All right. Next up is Torka. Torka, you think
Okay.
you just saw this dude bitch slap the T-Rex down into the dirt. You know how hard that thing hits.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
You have a hole in your shoulder currently to remind you.
Okay, Torka is going to move 5, 10, and I'm going to attack from here and swing my vicious war pick.
Hang on, I think you may have advantage. Let me draw from center to center here. Yeah, you do. It goes to the center of the token, so you have advantage.
All right, little war pickage.
26
26
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
Let's pump a little smite into that.
All right.
Second level for 9 more.
So when you smite, don't you do more damage if it's a fiend?
I believe I do 1d8 or 1d10 more. I do here it is. I do 1d8 more if the target is undead or fiend.
Okay. So roll your additional d8. All right.
Okay.
So you do a total of 17 points of damage.
And my second hit 18. Either way.
All right. 18 does not hit it.
Okay.
So your pick found purchase the first time, but as you yank it out, rear back, and hit it again, it just sort of bounces off this thing's thick hide
It just slides off. Okay.
and hard, muscled flanks, meaty
and
flanks.
then, okay, so that was my action. I think I'm gonna Misty Step. There is no terrain here, right? It's just dirt.
It is just all a big open field of battle.
Okay. Shit. I'm within 5. I'm gonna end my turn
Okay.
and hold my reaction.
All right. We are at the start now of round 3. Soren, you are up.
All right. Okay, let's see. I will. I didn't have to do anything. Wrong dash back. There we go. 5, 10. I'm going. Since I had such rotten luck with the other forms, fighting these things, I'm going to try a new transmutation. I think. Well, is it? What is it?
You're mumbling right now. We can't understand
yeah,
a
sorry.
word you're saying.
I'm going to try a new transmuted form. I'm going to try I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let's see. That's using one sorcery point. Okay, I'm gonna try lightning bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna transmute it into thunder. Let's see if that does anything. Let's see. Take down one sorcery point and try lightning bolt. And I'll make it into a 4th level spell.
All right. So, the higher level cast, you can't do the higher level cast with. Or no, wait, no, you can. Yeah, never mind. I was about to say you can't use the sorcery point, but I was high on crack. Yeah, you can do that. So that's going to be 30 points. One thing you did not do was heighten it.
Yeah, I
So
did
he
not heighten.
will have advantage on the dexterity saving throw. And he gets a 25. So he will take 30 points, not of lightning damage, but of thunder damage. And that seems to shake him pretty good.
Ooh, sweet.
It's like deep down on the meta level, you remembered it has resistance to lightning damage.
Yeah, it's exact.
And you haven't
I
tried
was
to hit it
thinking
with
fire
fire
doesn't
yet.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I've been not striking well with demons lately. So let me move some more. That was 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Very good. At the end of your turn, the Garistro angrily shakes its horns back in the direction of the very bad off T-Rex, which is prone, giving him advantage on the attack. Oh, I would love a crit here. Do 14 D10 plus 7. Oh, baby. Damn it. Ah. I was, what was that? Oh, I was one off. He rolled a 19. Damn it. What a tease. All right.
What a tease!
Only 32 to hit.
So the T-Rex takes 39 points of damage. So this is how it works, Hagar.
Okay.
So you take 39 points of damage, which takes you down to 0. At 0, you revert back to Loomis, and you are prone, as the T-Rex was prone.
Is he naked, like the Terminator coming in from?
No, he's just normal Loomis.
Yeah.
And you take an additional 21 points of damage, because the damage that would carry over, that comes out of your hit points.
All right.
Soren, good news, you're no longer concentrating.
Ah, cool.
All right, and that will end Soren's turn. Next up is Loomis. Would you like to spend half your movement to get up?
Yes.
All right.
And then he will attack.
All right, if you move there, you're not going to have advantage, just FYI.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm just.
And you can't move into you cannot move into his square there.
Okay.
Stay where you were.
Yeah, if you're right here, you actually have advantage.
Okay.
If you're
I don't know if I was close enough to
moving, or see, because it goes to the center of that token.
Okay.
If you move around on nimbly pimbly, you're going to lose advantage.
Okay, and that's 5
You're
feet.
within 5 because
Okay.
he's in that square next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do my action surge so I can attack 6 times.
Okay.
Woo! Nice.
All right, here we go.
Okay, keep going. Again. 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 And again. All right. Ooh, that last one was a crit. All right, so I think all these hit. Every one of these hit. So
Nice.
go from the top down and hit where it says Great Axe +2 in the chat there.
Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, 4, 5,
And then hit that
and
last one.
6.
All right, so that's 14 plus 16 is 30, 45, 56. 56 plus 18. Hang on, I'll let Google do it. 56 plus. I'm surprised Jonathan or
24,
Chris
25.
had. You did a total of
25,
74
40.
damage to it.
Nice.
Man.
That was a.
Yes, you dastardly demon.
So you guys hear Loomis yell that out. Take this, you dastardly demon. And it's a little cringe, but you know you're in the
Yeah.
abyss. You know
He's very cringy. He's a very cringy person.
he is extremely cringy. All right, Loomis, does that end your turn?
Yes. That'll
All
end
right.
my turn.
At the end of your turn,
Wait, he says, "Take that, you vile cretin." Then-
more cringe. All right.
yes.
Well
the
played.
the Garistro is going to make a run at Soren Lorenzen.
Damn. Didn't get far enough.
Loomis, you will get an attack of opportunity, and so will you, Torka.
Yes.
Yep.
But Torka and Loomis, you will not have advantage, as this thing has
Okay.
moved out. All right. So Loomis, 15 does not hit.
Wait, I'm rolling up. Sorry, I'm
He must have been
almost there.
gassed.
Vicious war pick. No.
16 does not hit it, Torka.
So can I add my D10 to that?
You can.
So a 16 plus a 9 would hit.
16 plus 9 would hit.
Okay.
All right.
So I will do.
Congrats,
14
Soren. You got
damage
saved by
and
Torka.
pin him. Yep, I saved your life.
Thank
Oh,
you.
because he can't move. Because even from an attack of opportunity, he can't.
That's exactly how. From the attack of opportunity.
Whoa. Crucial. Okay. Nice.
All right. So instead, then at the end,
Now I'll die, but Soren's alive.
yeah, you will most likely take a hit here. Yeah, it's gonna turn around and try to gore you. .22 hits you. You take 51 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then he laughs. He laughs it off. 51.
Oh, he didn't laugh that off. Trust me. He did not laugh that off.
No, I hear him laughing. That's
Torque-
all I have to go by.
Torka has 2 very big holes in his upper torso. All right, that'll
It's
end.
but a scratch.
That'll end Loomis's turn. Next up is Cole.
Like my entire shell just fell off.
Okay.
Torka's going into overtime to help his friends.
All right. Cole is gonna move.
Damn it! I really
5.
wanted him to nail Chris Head. He was going to roll 14 d10 to hit Chris Head, or 14 d10 damage on Chris Head.
45, 30, 35.
On average, that'd be 70. Badass.
I'd be knocked down
Okay.
in one hit.
Stokel, if you pull out a red cape right now,
No, I am gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna try the Dissonant Whispers one more time.
If Cole pulls out a red cape, he's going to start dancing around like a Kansas City showgirl. All right, Dissonant Whispers one more time. He'll have advantage on this.
Mhm.
Does not affect him.
By 1 point again. Okay.
All right.
I will. I'll use my bonus action to. I'll tell Soren. Soren, you know what the best kind of drink would be right now? Invisibility. So you can have a bardic inspiration if you think that's funny.
I mean,
A D10.
technically, that was as puns go. That's I don't know. That's a rough. All right.
What if
So
Christian says,
No,
yeah,
if you don't think
that's
it's funny,
funny.
you can't have the D10. That's how it goes.
all right. So you have the bardic inspiration now, Soren. Cole, is that in your turn?
Yes.
All right. At the end of your turn, the Garistro will once again attack Torka. This time he's going to kick him with his hoof. 27 hits. Torka, you take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Orca is down and dying.
Why did you delete yourself off of the...
Well, I have no idea. I was just, whoa.
Yeah, okay.
I was-
That took you out of initiative, too. All right. Hang on. Let me go get Torka.
I don't even know what I touched.
Well, apparently you touched delete.
Interesting.
I wasn't trying to delete you. I was just trying to get you out of the fight. All right.
That was pretty climactic.
All right. So Torka,
I had 4 hit points.
yeah, you're down and currently bleeding out. You guys saw this thing kick Torka. You heard shell crack. You can tell Torka's in a bad way.
Oh, yeah, it's turtle soup.
And now the Garistro on his turn turns his attention towards Loomis. Congrats, Loomis. You have its full and undivided attention.
I've pulled threat. Yeah.
All right. It's going to make 2 fist attacks at you.
Oh Lord, that sounds bad.
Both of those
Ooh.
hit.
Boom, boom.
And then it's going to raise its hoof and try to stomp you.
Oh Lord.
Also a success. It hits your AC of 17. You take combined a total of 42 plus 33. So that is 42 plus 33 is 75.
Lord.
Negwe says, "Man just got deleted off this plane of existence with that one attack." Yeah, he deleted himself. All right, so that'll end the Garistro turn. How's Loomis feeling?
Pretty good, man.
Like hammered shit? All right,
Ready to take on the world.
we're at the start now of round 4. You have a turtle that is bleeding out, and you have a Loomis that looks very ragged. Soren, you are up.
What would happen if I polymorphed Torka into a T-Rex?
He would be an unconscious T-Rex that's bleeding out. It doesn't just that it doesn't magically make you conscious again.
Okay, gotcha.
Torka is down and dying. Something must alleviate him being incapacitated before he can be an effective thing that's polymorphed.
Gotcha. So
I think, Christopher, the problem lies with the way you sold it and talked about it. What if I make Orca a lively, vibrant, excited, dancing T-Rex?
Oh yeah. Okay. What if I? Too late now. The moment's already passed. Let's see.
Do you understand why that is?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was just hoping for something. And let's.
I know it's cute. It's cute that y'all still have hope.
Yeah, exactly. even in the land of the abyss. Exactly.
Hey, if you die in the abyss, you stay there. It's like the 9 hells.
Yeah. Fine. Okay. So. Actually, I'll go ahead and Misty Step. 30. And I go 5, 10, and I will give Torka a potion.
All right, that'll be your
I have-
action.
Yeah. And I'll quicken Shocking Grasp,
Okay.
and so I can try to do something to this thing. But let's see. First, I need to find my potions list. Yeah, okay. I will give him a potion of greater healing.
All right, you can roll that from the macro.
Yep.
Torka,
Benefit.
you get 11 hit points back.
Okay, so that just puts me at 11.
You are at 11 now.
And then, so let me go ahead and cast the Shocking Grasp as soon as I get back to that sheet. Shocking Grasp.
All right, you're going to have to be in melee range with him.
Oh, am I not? Oh,
No.
sorry.
No.
Let me get into melee range with him. There I am.
All right,
Cool.
so you reach out, you manage to connect and get your scaly dragonborn claws on his arm. You send lightning into his body, and it feels like his body is holding together against your lightning attack a little bit.
I was afraid of that.
All right,
All right.
does that end your turn?
Yes, and I hope it kills his reaction. So
It does kill
whether
his.
it did damage or not.
It did kill his reaction technically because it did do damage.
Okay, cool.
And at the end of your turn, he is going to. He's going to hit Torka one more time. He's going to pound Torka with his hoof.
Damn. Sorry, Parker.
All right. So Torka technically is still prone, so he would get advantage on that. All right, 29. Torka, you take 19 bludgeoning. You don't have to check to see if you're prone because you were already prone.
Thanks.
So
And I am now.
yeah, Torka is back down to dying and bleeding out. All right. Next up is Loomis.
Okay. He's pretty much stuck there. He can't leave.
I don't think he wants to leave. Right now, I think he kind of likes where he is because he's able
No,
to
I
hit so
mean,
many of you.
I know. I was just thinking Loomis could, if he could get back somehow and do
Oh,
ranged attacks.
you could totally run away from him. Yeah, you could totally move back. I mean, he's not going to hit you. You have a high AC, buddy.
Okay. Does that get me advantage right there?
I mean, technically,
Back
no,
down.
it does not.
Yeah.
No, because you're not through the center of the token.
Where you were when you asked, I think you did.
Well, when you were here, you would have advantage with Torka if Torka was not incapacitated currently.
Yeah, I was trying to line up with.
Yeah, there's no way for you to.
Soren.
There's no way for you to get it advantage. Well, let me see. Hang on. Because if you were here, you had it here. Stop using the pointer. All right. So, yeah, you would have. If you were here, you would have advantage with Torka. Where Soren is, you don't really have. Well, let me see. Yeah, I'll give that to you. That's fine.
Okay, thanks. Gonna do the uses bonus action. Can I do 4 attacks?
No,
3
you
plus
cannot.
the
You
1?
cannot use your bonus action for a fourth attack. You have 3
Okay.
attacks when you take the attack action.
All right. We'll attack then. All right.
All right. So, the first one does not hit. The second 2 do. So roll your damage for both of those. 23. Very good. And this thing is a
Yeah.
bloody mess now. This thing looks really, really bad.
Okay, then he's gonna use a bonus action to take a potion of healing,
Okay.
and he has greater.
All right.
14.
You will get 14 hit points back.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, take that, you stinky demon.
And
That'll end my turn.
at the end of your turn, the creature levels its horns at you once more, hits you with a 21, and does 53
Aw,
points of
damn it.
piercing damage. Loomis goes down and is bleeding out. So you have a turtle and a half elf now down on the ground, dying. Cole, you are up.
Oof. Such a tough choice here.
Do bardic inspiration. No, I'm joking. That's actually pretty good.
There's nobody conscious left to inspire. And I could use my bonus action to bring somebody up, but then I've cast a spell, and I can't cast a spell that might help us.
I'll give you I'll help you out a little bit and tell you at the end of your turn here, he still has a legendary action to take, so he's going to probably put somebody down again.
Mm-hmm.
If that helps at all.
Yeah, that helps. Because all right, he's gonna have to polymorph himself. There's no other choice. He leaves his friends on the ground. Let me check my spell list. Go for spell slot.
All right, what are you turning into?
Well, actually, I don't have the stat blocks that I once had, so yeah, it would either be a T-Rex or a giant ape. So,
I'm looking at
guess
your at
oh,
your
I do see the
phone.
giant ape.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
it's
Yeah.
close to the top, I think.
Yep, I'll be a giant ape for simplicity.
All right.
Can it be purple?
No, because of copyright infringement. I don't want to get sued by Hanna-Barbera. All right, so Cole magically disappears. Or I'm going to leave you right there for a second. Let me go and
Sure.
get the. And in his place is King Cole.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, King Cole.
$157. All right, give me a second here to give it over to you, Cole. We'll
Where
move
you
you.
have it is where I'm going.
We'll move you over here. All right, that was your action. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna move 5'10" to right there,
Okay.
and then I'll attack from there. He gets 2 fist attacks.
You've already used your action to cast a spell.
Ah, okay. So he doesn't attack. Yeah, good point. Then
It's a great
he'll
point.
end his turn right there.
All right. Hang on, let me put the concentration. I'm going to move you for a second here. There we go. All right. At the end of your turn, the demon swings its horns back around, the horns that it just used to ravage poor Loomis, and he aims at Soren Lorenzen. Gets a 26. That's going to hit. Soren, you take 65 piercing damage.
Let's see, 1 second. Let me
Hoo, hoo,
see
hoo,
if
hoo.
casting shield will do anything. No, it won't. All right. 65 points of damage.
Oh man, how's Soren feeling?
Top of the world, Ma.
All right, so Soren gets impaled as well. That's the end of Cole's turn. At the start of the demon's turn, I think he's gonna pound on Soren. Hits with a 22.
I cast shield.
Okay. So that brings your AC up to a 25. It slams down on your shield, gets very angry, slams a second fist down upon you. 30 hits despite your shield.
And Soren's down. You know, I only had 2 hit points
20
left.
bludgeoning, yeah. So Soren now goes down, Cole. And
Okay,
is
good thing
and is
I-
bleeding out. He steps closer to you,
I thought
and
we were touching.
brings his hoof up towards you. 17 hits. You take 29 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're going to have to make 2 saving throws here, because the first one's going to be a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. You'll probably get this. This is a giant ape. So DC 21 strength saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not knocked
Got
prone.
the strength. Okay.
Now, the second one is going to be the concentration on your polymorph. So it'll be the ape's constitution. But your warcaster does not apply.
Okay. I just clicked on. Why does it say ability 9? But I think I did the right thing and rolled the 9.
All right. So, yeah, you didn't have a constitution saving throw bonus. So it just used your regular modifier and put a 4 on there. So, yeah, you rolled a 9. You lose concentration.
That fails.
You lose concentration, Cole.
Yeah.
And now you find yourself, mommy, next to a giant demon. All right. We are at the start now of round 5. Soren Lorenzen.
Yes.
I need a death saving throw, please, sir.
Alrighty.
Wait. But Cole didn't get to go, did he?
Oh, wait, hang on.
Or you did?
Hang on. Cole doesn't go until later in the turn.
Oh, okay. You're right.
He didn't go until after Loomis. Soren, yeah. Go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
That's saving throw. Come right up. And he makes his first success.
See, you went before the creature. Actually, hang on. We forgot to add Torque after he deleted himself.
Well, actually, I had healed Torka.
No, he killed me again.
Yeah, but he put
Oh,
Torque
that's
back
right.
down.
Gotcha.
So I guess I would make a death save.
Yeah, you would have made
before
it.
the turn.
You would have made a death save as well, Torka. All right,
Okay.
Torka has 1 failed death saving throw. Continues to bleed out all over the ground, Cole.
Now we start the new turn. Okay.
And Soren has one successful death saving throw. All right, next up is Loomis. Loomis, give me a death saving throw.
All right, death saving throw. There it is, right there.
19. Man, if you'd got a 20, you'd have sprung back up with 1 hit point. All right, one
All right.
death saving throw failed. Next up is Stokel. What?
Hey. Oh, you mean
Or
for the
no,
party.
not failed. Hang on. That was a pass. You're right. There we go. All right. So next up is Cole. Or wait, hang on. At the end of Loomis's turn, this thing would have gotten to go. I think it's going to try to turn around and smash. No, Loomis is already down. Everybody's down around him. I think he's good. All right. Cole, you're up.
Okay.
Pressure's on, Cole,
Mm-hmm.
to do something worthwhile and substantial. I will give you this. This thing looks very bad.
Yeah, that's tempting, but
I feel a
know what I
Cole song coming on.
yeah.
You can do it, Cole. Kill him.
Negui says in chat, Soren living large. Don't encourage him, Negui. All right, it's time for big plays here, MVP. How you gonna win the day here, Cole?
Ooh. I don't know. See, now I feel like I'm being baited into it because what I was going to do was use an action to give Soren a potion, and then a bonus action to cast Healing Word and bring 2 people back up. But chances are we'd all 3 be smashed right back down. So maybe I'll do Destructive Wave.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know, but I've got one to cast, so yeah, I guess I've clicked it now. That's what I'm doing.
All right, DC 18 Constitution saving throw. He has advantage because you're hitting him with a spell.
Yeah, that's bad.
He makes the save, so that is 12 plus radiant because you're a good character. So 22 plus 12 is 34 halved. Not halved, because he does not have resistance to thunder damage. So he takes 34 points of damage.
Woo! Nice.
Or no, not 34. Pardon me. He takes half damage because he did make the saving throw. So that is 17 points of damage. Cole, this thing only had 10 hit points left.
Oh, God.
How do you kill the Garistro?
I don't. However it is, it's gonna be bigger in the retelling of the story. When the bard sings the song, it's gonna be even bigger.
I feel another Lego video coming on.
Yeah.
I think we have to,
Yeah.
something
So just.
I said I spit on the son of a bitch. All right.
So,
How do you
he
take him out,
strikes
Cole?
he strikes the ground, and this like energy ripples out, goes through the ground, crumbles through his feet, buckles his knees, and he crashes to the ground, just taking the last bit of energy that he has left. It's going to be much bigger than that in the retelling, but that's how it actually.
Well, you deserved it. That thing that was pretty boss. If you if you'd have muffed that, there's a good chance he might kill you in 2 rounds. All right.
Oh.
So
yeah, I don't think it'd be 2.
So we're still in initiative. We'll take him out. Next up is Torka. Torka, give me another death saving throw.
Here it comes. Big number, no whammy. Another failure.
Torka is 1 failed death saving throw away from being stuck in the abyss for eternity.
Uh-oh.
We're at the start of round 6. Soren Lorenzen, give me a death saving throw.
Alrighty.
No pressure here, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
make my second success.
All right. Very good. Next up is Loomis.
All right.
Another successful death saving throw, taking a little pressure off of Stokel. Stokel.
Okay. Yeah, I have a mechanics question though.
Yeah.
Would an upright character actually know about these death saving throws? Would he have a way to determine who's the worst off?
You can definitely tell of your two friends, Torka is bleeding the more freely. Torka's the one that got like impaled 3 times in the chest.
Cracked shell.
Alright.
And has a cracked shell, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over to him, but even though I'm point blank, I'm gonna cast Healing Word. So let me roll for that and mark off.
Torka,
6 hit points.
you are no longer dying. You are still prone, but you have 6 hit points. You come back to consciousness, and you see Cole kneeling over you, which you take as a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cole, who somehow managed to escape that entire fight without taking damage.
Yeah. It's okay, man. I filleted him with my rapier.
Whereas the rest of you just got
Don't worry.
wrecked. All right. Cole, that was your what was that, bonus action for healing word?
Yes,
or is that an action?
Technically, yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
But I guess I could. Is Soren worth one of my potions though? That's an inventory. No, I'll wait till my Okay, I'll use my action to rifle through Soren's body to see if he has a potion that
I do
use
have a
in the next
potion.
turn.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm gonna be
yeah,
looking
you do locate a potion for Soren. However, that is another action to use it.
Yep.
All right. Is that in your turn?
Yep.
Torka, you are conscious. Would you like to spend half of your movement to get up?
Can I actually just kind of look around and then slap my hand on Soren
Okay.
and heal him for 15 with my lay on hands?
Okay. You absolutely can do that. Soren, you are no longer dying.
Yay.
Torka does not feel like standing right now.
You have 15 hit points, and you are currently
good.
prone. As you come to consciousness, Soren,
Yes.
you hear a familiar female voice in your head. And you recognize it as Jeriza Spellsong. Lawrenson, can you hear me? Her voice sounds very ethereal, like she's calling out from a vast distance.
Yes, I can hear you.
Something has happened when we teleported you. You are stuck on some sort of different plane. We're trying to ascertain exactly where you are. Do you recognize? Can you give us any kind of clues?
Yes, we're in the abyss.
All right, it's going to take us a little while, but we can get you out of there.
Thank you.
Be careful, it is a very dangerous place.
We've taken that in.
All right, very good. Stand by. All right, and we're to start now of round 7. Soren, what would you like to do?
Okay, I will go ahead and tread across this. Well, let's see. But do I need to tread across 5, 10, 15, 20? Okay, I will make my way around over to Loomis.
Okay.
And pull out a potion of healing. Notice I'm one potion light for some reason.
Yeah, that's it. It's gone. I hope you have more than one.
I had more than one. And I give Loomis a potion of healing.
All right, Loomis, you are no longer dying.
Okay.
You come back. You return to consciousness with 5 hit points. with Soren kneeling over you, pouring liquids into your mouth. Not as fun as it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound fun at all.
All right. So next up, actually, we're out of initiative now. That no one's no longer in death saving throws. So we
Can I
will.
use second wind to give me 10?
Yeah,
1d10?
yeah. If you want to.
I call my brothers to come together.
Okay, 1.
Loomis, would you like to get up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. You pull yourself back up.
Orca doesn't really want to get up. He just kind of. I guess I'll get into like a sitting position.
Yeah, we can do that. It's
Torca,
okay.
it's been a day.
Do
You have
think we'll have time to do a short rest here?
Torca. You have seen
We
some
need
shit.
to take some portions.
I have seen
the archmage has alerted me that they know that we're on that we've been pulled, and I told her that we're on the abyss, the plane of abyss, and so they're gonna try to teleport us back, or at least to our proper destination.
All right. Cole, you don't really have or out of character. You could certainly start a short rest if you wanted to. You don't know if you're going to be able to finish it or not. Soren Lawrenson wasn't given any sort of time frame.
Yeah. I will start. I'll start a short rest, and I'll start playing some soothing music for my companions.
Okay.
Using Song of Rest. So it doesn't matter if we don't get a short rest, but if we do, there's some advantages.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, you see Cole trying to rest. What do the rest of you want to do?
Same thing.
So yeah, I'll rest.
meditating.
Drink some water.
Well,
I feel like Torque is already resting. I feel like
Yeah.
he's saying. All right. So yeah, you take a load off. Maybe nibble on some rations, drink some water. You do get a short rest because it's about an hour before you hear back from Dree's spell song again. So you can roll as many hit dice as you want to.
Yeah, so the advantage of the Song of Rest that I'm playing is if you use a hit die at all, you get an extra D10 at level 13. So
Oh wow. Okay.
so if you use at least one hit die, you get an extra D10 of hit points.
But
all right.
only one time.
Yeah, only one time.
Okay, so here's my hit die, giving me 7, and here is my extra D10, giving me 1. So that gives me 8.
Whoa! Woo!
I got 12 out of the deal.
I mean, you can use as many hit dice as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
well,
can use
I mean,
more. You don't get the bonus.
Up to the maximum that you have.
I will only use 1 more, giving me another 7.
20.
Okay.
All right. And we will stop there for tonight. Actually, no, we're not going to stop there. Everyone give me a perception check.
I perceive.
The DC on this one is kind of low.
There it is.
Soren, did you want to
Yeah,
do one or?
There we go.
All right. So you all notice as you're sitting next to this creature that here on its home plane, it is not discombobulating into like a big black mass like all the others do.
Okay.
And if you
I'll search it.
if you have Arcana, if you are skilled in Arcana, if you have that proficiency, you would think that you may be able to harvest some parts from this thing. All right. Yeah, Cole, you search it. You find about what you would reckon. You don't have to roll Arcana.
Okay.
I just said if you're proficient in it, you start to think that maybe you could be able to. Remember, creature harvesting is a macro.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, there you go.
But
Exotic cards.
Torka, are you? Hang on,
Yes.
hang on a second. Are you okay?
I exotically harvested.
All right. So that is 64, 75, 75. You have 150. Loomis, why are you rolling intelligence? Just cause?
No, I rolled Arcana.
No, you're not proficient in Arcana.
Okay.
Proficient
Yeah.
is if you have a dot next to the skill. That
I'm
means
just impressed that he rolled snake eyes on 2 d20s.
Yeah.
All right, so Torka, you find. Well, this is a huge creature, so you can make 3 rolls. So hang on. So Torka and Soren both find 75 gold worth of demon parts. We'll say you each take a horn.
Okay.
And whoever else is proficient in Arcana, again, that means that you have
Okay.
a proficiency
by it.
bonus. Then you can also make a roll on the exotic harvesting macro. If not, then Torka or Soren. Oh, well, Torka or Soren can make an additional one. Okay, so
Oh, good.
Cole.
I'll do it because I could do it better than these guys.
Yeah, Cole does it way better. You cut off the little curly Q piggy tail off this thing. You've heard you've heard a song before that a Gorister tail is worth a lot.
Okay. Goristro tail.
All right, so yeah, so Soren, you found 75. Torka, you found 75 gold worth, and 100 for Cole. Cole, you're probably pretty happy with that. You know, maybe you're thinking, I should get the most money. I killed this thing.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. If I have to do it all myself, then yeah, I might as well get the tail.
All right.
Now, would Torga think that a demon horn would not like disappear back in the normal plane?
You don't know.
Okay.
This is the first time you've been able to harvest something off of one.
Okay.
Interesting.
So Torka doesn't really understand that Soren's been talking to.
I said it. I said that the.
No, I know, but Torka's
yeah.
a little in and out. Torka starts asking, "Don't we have a hut or something we could sit in, or maybe that's a problem?" Torka's still really rattled from dying a couple of times.
You didn't die. Torka at no point ever died.
But you know what I mean. I'm alive. I'm dead again. I'm alive. I'm dead again.
I mean, it happens, dude. It's D&D. It happens sometimes.
I understand. Torka's wondering if we have a way of hiding while we're in this demon world, or hell, Torka's even thinking maybe he could slit this thing open and crawl in it.
Han Solo
rest.
style.
To stay warm in this hellscape?
Just to rest, just to be not found.
Right.
Yeah, there's literally no place to hide out here just because of, like I said, it just sort of expands for miles around you. You don't see any like big boulders or anything to hide on or behind or anything. It's just a big wide open space. And crazy ass mountains off in the distance that don't make any sense. Non-Euclidean mountains. All right, and that is where we are going to end it for tonight, and we will pick back up and find out what the hell happens next week.
Cool.
Cool.
I believe next week is a paranoid
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Next week is Paranoia. So we won't be playing it. We will play this again in 2 weeks.
Bummer. I
Next
wanna know
week,
what happens.
Jonathan will be taking us through Paranoia,
Yes.
and we will see what all he has prepared. Let me see.
All
Where
right.
where did my damn title card go? There we go. All right. So hope you guys had a good time. Negwi, thank you for watching tonight,
Oh, yeah.
joining us in chat. We appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who's going to watch this on YouTube later. Did you guys have fun?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
More
Hey,
importantly,
howdy.
you guys have leveled up.
Whoa.
You fought one of the harder
Homework.
demons. You fought one of the harder demons you can fight in hell, and that was a pretty good trip. It got pretty dramatic there towards the end. 3 of you went down. One of you stood toe to toe with a Garistro.
Yeah.
Didn't flinch.
Got more where that came from.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can't wait to hear Cole's song for this one.
Oh yes, I can't wait too.
This is gonna be a barn.
Greensboro backed away. Cowardly backed away.
This is gonna be a barn burner.
All right.
All right.
On
Well,
that.
we will see you guys next time. Good night,
Love
chat.
all of you. Great night.